more than anything else in the film was the way that the Chinese fishermen went out to rescue all those men floundering in the water. Now, they couldn't possibly have known the effect of their actions that day. I mean, it was an incredibly brave thing for them to do because the Japanese were firing machine guns and rifles into the water pretty indiscriminately. So there was a huge danger of them being hit themselves. But they still went out and they rescued so many men. In 1945, they were liberated, they came home, they started families, and those families have now had children and grandchildren and so on. So the Chinese fishermen were responsible for saving all of those people. It's not just the ones they picked up. I think the most impressive thing for me that the whole story is one of the very best of humankind and the very worst of humankind all in one story, and the incredible bravery of both the Chinese men and the British POWs who saved so many of their colleagues. It was just such a touching story, and I think everyone should know about it. It's about humans reacting to other humans. I've seen it 3 times now, and I still had a few tears tonight. It's a very moving story. In 1939, when I was 9 months old, he was transferred to Hong Kong, and I don't have any memories of him at all. I grew up with a mother and a sister, and I thought that was all you were supposed to have. I didn't know you were supposed to have a father until I was getting quite the teenager. Has filled in an enormous gap in my life, and I was nearly 80 when this film came out. So for 80 years, I never knew my father. And this is such a relief now. I didn't know anything about the Lisbon Movie, other than the name. I'm so grateful to Fang Li for all the work he's done. It's just a magnificent effort. And it's not only me, and there are many people like me, and they need to know the whole story. Just how futile war is. I mean, we have wars today which are equally futile. I mean, the man will not learn, will he, that it's just ridiculous to keep fighting other countries. I mean, it all comes back to the one thing in the end: we have to live with each other.